happy face up there. That's fine.
We don't mind.
What was that going down? That's fine. Thank you. And are we recording over there?
Yep.
Fantastic. Right. Audio's going.
Yeah.
Was the audio test good or?
You don't laugh at
Was the audio
mics.
test good or did you not do your audio?
I did it. I got waveforms off everyone.
Awesome.
Did it pick
Fuck,
up?
that showed up.
Have we started?
We are recording. We haven't officially started.
Should we use some sort of
This is my fill of it for when I'm. What are you going to do if we start?
No,
You look prepared to do something.
I'm not doing anything. I just.
You're like locking yourself up. Like
Everyone's talking over each other. I was like,
yeah, I know.
right.
Okay, guys. Noise off. Fantastic. Right.
Smell on.
I don't like. He's acting like a bloody gecko. Like he's going to try and dissolve into the wall.
Or is he going to trawl down?
Animals eat their food. Have you not seen that yet?
No.
That's amazing.
Right. Before we go too far, who is here? Actually, before we should even do that, we're in a new environment. We have moved.
Yeah. It's our recording studio.
We're in our new. Yeah, I'm going to go up there.
Says on the door.
Yeah, Dunched. Yeah, no, this is Dunched. What, temporary HQ for now?
Yeah,
I like it. It
Well,
was.
it's because you was working.
No, this is where we're going to do
No,
it
so
now.
we can all drink.
Really, we didn't hear from now on.
Pretty
I'm here
much.
for the alcohol.
We have a room dedicated to Dunched.
We have a pub.
We don't have a
Yeah, but it's AM though. That's the only problem with
Yeah.
the pub.
It's
That's
got a
the only
picture.
problem I've got anyway. I can't.
I mean, I'm gonna.
It's got a
I hope
picture of
I've got.
Mr. Chief.
I was going to say, I don't think I've got them all on camera, but that one you can see over there.
Yeah,
Got
your
Star
empire
Wars.
needs you.
Your
We've
empire
got-
needs
Yeah,
you.
it's got to be in there, isn't it?
It's over there. Look, it's that one there, and then this one
Yeah, that
is
was
in
on
that
that
camera over there. So we're good. We got all the pictures.
We've even got a new camera.
What we
For
need
the,
to do?
yeah.
Yes.
We have a new low quality camera.
We do. Yes. Hopefully that one is recording us beautifully. What's this for? You're gonna take pictures.
There's nothing cooler than
Is there a joke on this? I don't know. Or...
Gecko vision.
She laughs at everything at the moment, so I don't know. Naturally, for those listening and watching, we
Does
have.
she really laugh at everything?
At the moment, yes.
Hazel, green grass. Boom.
We've had a few drinks tonight. I say we. I'm driving.
No.
Hi, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We're
what's up,
introduced hot
brother?
dogs as well.
I like it.
We've got hot dogs.
We have hot dogs.
Yeah, we have
We
hot
have
dogs.
really hot buns with sausages in it.
Hot dogs.
Okay, so let's go around and introduce ourselves. That last joke came courtesy of.
That laugh will do.
Who's over there?
Mate, you hiding your ears.
Say your name.
It's not real. It's not happening.
Oh God.
It's not that time
Like
with
a
Nam.
guinea pig, doesn't
Hang on,
she?
sorry guys. Don't make any noise. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is that the penis
that's
sound?
picking it up.
That's my new ringtone.
Okay, who is in the corner?
It's like playing.
Oh, it's the girl thing again! Ah! Drink!
Honestly, it's like
She
playing.
did the girl thing, and drink.
It's like
Get it in your
it's like
colour.
playing Banjo
It's a
Kazooie
game
again,
on the film.
isn't it?
You, me, both.
I couldn't find my ginger beer.
It's right between your legs.
Feet,
Yeah, no, I've got it open ready. So I don't.
That's what he
I
said.
thought I'd make too much noise opening a bottle mid.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I've opened
Right,
it beforehand.
Okay, right, let's get back to it again. Who do we have over there?
I'm Hazel.
Fantastic. Next to you.
I'm Mike.
I'm Loz.
Hey, you're happier today.
Sexy voice.
Hello. You live
Loz.
from the show.
Next to us we have
I'm Paul.
the dinosaur.
The ketchup munching dinosaur.
Who gained some weight?
There's nothing-
or- Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
no, I'm just the dinosaur looks.
Do I come to you and go, look? Oh, you look like you're losing more hair.
But you look like you
yes,
have to.
actually. I was gonna say that's a general joke, so yes. Go on, let's do you next one up there.
Me? There, where?
Either one, as long as you look either here or over there.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I am Jamie Hammond again.
Who's got less hair, less teeth, and is a bit podgy.
Thank you
Teeth.
for that.
We brought the teeth up.
Teeth!
4 weeks in.
Yeah,
we
hang on.
finally brought your teeth up.
I
There you
saw
go.
Yeah.
a gap in the conversation.
Oh my god!
I thought maybe we could fill the time with that.
Can I have you back to being dull and boring?
Dull and boring.
Oh my god, the waveforms for this. This is going to be terrible, guys.
Can we do dick noises again?
No, we can't do dick notes. So, yes, my tooth. For those of you who have been watching, all three of you, jokes. No, I've been missing a tooth, and there's a reason for that. I had two false teeth that I swallowed, retrieved, swallowed,
No, in the freezer,
and decided
on the
not to retrieve again.
You kind of washed over the retrieved bit.
Yeah.
Let's
go into that
with that.
So I've
Retreat, sorry,
got,
what?
I've got false teeth, and when one of them came out, I could. Yeah, right. No, I was born without the teeth. I had the baby teeth. I didn't have the adult teeth when they came in.
All of your teeth?
No, just these teeth.
Oh, just those two.
Yeah.
That's pretty sensational.
This
It's a bit
one-
boring now.
Has come out like 8 times. This one has never come out. For the last 8 times, I've had it cleaned. Like, it didn't even swallow, I just spat it out. Oh god, I've got a tooth. Cleaned it up, glued it back in, happy days. This time when I knocked it out, I ended up swallowing it. And I had to make the decision, do I want to pay £214 or do I want to fetch a poop tooth?
Poop tooth.
Oh,
poop tooth.
Definitely poop tooth.
That's what I thought, right? £214?
Just make sure it's not corn.
To me.
Hey!
Well, I did tell you to
No,
put it in your pocket.
you did. Well, I learned some stuff though.
What,
Because,
poop?
yeah.
No, the tooth.
The tooth. No, after I
You just
swallowed
gotta shit into a sieve for a couple of weeks. However long it takes you.
I'm quite annoyed. Yeah, I'm quite annoyed.
Not that,
I'm quite annoyed Daz isn't on this podcast because he had the worst comment about this the whole time. I told him I was going to have to retrieve my tooth, and he goes, "Well, just use a potato masher." I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You always use my food masher and mash my poop." He's like, "Well, yeah."
In all fairness, if you've not got a problem with putting your tooth back into your mouth,
Oh, there's several steps.
why do you care about what your food utilities?
There was several steps of cleaning. I'll go through that in a second.
Can I say, is then, if it does go through your system, is there not any sort of dissolving in the stomach or anything?
Apparently not. It came out fine.
Rock and roll.
I also found out, everyone says, corn doesn't go through, which it doesn't because you can see it in the bowl. But kidney beans, they're useless. Why would you eat them? They just pass straight through you. The same again.
They fill you up.
Fuck
Have
them,
you
I
guys
don't like them.
I completely agree with you. Kidney beans are just wrong.
We'll
They
get back to
shouldn't
that in a-
exist.
We'll get back to that in a second. I hate them.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to
because
bring
I
up
have-
food that we
I
don't
have-
like in a minute. I know I'm going to lose everything. You don't like mincemeat, so
Dissolve, but
I'm on your case.
It inside does, so you get all the nutrients inside.
No, because it was hard.
Well, then
Well,
you
hands up who's sifted through their poop in the last month. They don't dissolve.
I'm saying, if
I eat chili. It's not supposed to be in chili, but it's in there.
you obviously don't chew.
Of course I chew.
Food must swallow.
I'm like a goose. I get an apple and go.
To be fair, have you ever got when you have beans, baked beans?
The shells come
You can
out
just
hard.
you can swallow. You can just drink them. Is it just
Challenge
me?
accepted.
You can. Honestly,
I'm sure you can.
beans on toast. I'll chew the toast.
Penny's
Fucking-
shaking her head. I agree.
You can.
Don't break the
You
fourth
can.
wall.
Seriously.
Honestly, I
He referenced the cameraman.
got
Woman.
told that the inside of the sweet corn, your body takes that in because it's nutrients.
So why is it still crunchy?
Why did
Well,
you
'cause
feel
the
it?
skin's
Why did you
crunchy.
test
I'm
that?
feeling my poop for teeth.
Because some
Well, you
of
actually-
it, some of it.
I'll tell you that. I want to get to this story, but nobody's paying attention.
Right,
We're talking about whether or not food dissolves, which is much more
Because you
interesting.
Let's-
brought
let's-
it up.
It doesn't. Mind your
I'll
gloves.
talk about it.
Let's let
That was
Yeah.
millimeters.
let's
You
let
brought it
Veged go along with his story.
So I had to find this tooth. I'm not paying £214 for a tooth. So my plan was to lay a bunch of toilet paper in the toilet bowl, poop on it. We got to poop twice in 2 weeks now.
Why'd you do it in the toilet bowl?
Well,
Sorry.
this was my original plan. I was like, well, if I layer it up enough, it will just sit on that, and I can just look at it and see if it's there.
Can you
But then that ran into 2 problems. The toilet paper would obviously dissolve, and the poop would push down the toilet paper, enveloping it in a mummy thing. So I had to put a glove on and pull out a mummified poop, and then mush it. And that didn't work.
Question for Veg.
Please.
£214, right?
Yes.
It cost you. That can't be the cost of the tooth.
That's the cost of...
What's the cost of the labour, surely?
I think so.
But did you
That's
find
everything.
your tooth?
So what
that's
is
all
finding your
included.
tooth going to solve? You can't
Oh,
put it back in.
if I found the tooth, it was like 40 quid to get it glued back in.
So
And
they charge you
There's
£160
set
for the
prices
tooth.
for dentists in the UK.
yeah, like layers. It's band A, band C, band D, and all that.
American
Did you
mid
find your
audience,
tooth?
low
You
healthcare.
found a tooth for the first time.
Anyway,
again,
the
obviously,
first
so-
time, the method I'd figured out, the best way of doing it, I used to. I tried to poop into a carrier bag, right? Surprisingly hard because I don't know if you guys do, but you often pee when you poop.
Boys.
Yeah, it's a double flow system.
But no, they could. Sorry, can you not
I've never
sort of
had
got
that.
some invented system where you sort of, kind of face.
I'm not going to invent anything.
It's
I'm
like-
just going to.
Basically, your cock's hanging in the bowl and your ass is hanging out
I
the
was
bowl.
gonna say, like,
How's I going to poop if I miss? I hit the kitchen floor. Oh,
Is
well.
But there's a fraudulent slip.
Yeah, right.
No,
Show
but
me that again.
it's easier for guys to poop in a bag because they don't have.
To make it look elegant.
Because they don't have what?
Hang on, guys.
If
You're
anything, it's easier for a girl because we don't have. They don't have.
No, hang on. I had my first ever death piss trying to do this. I was trying to poop in a bag. My little man was poking between the seat and the bowl, and it peed through the middle.
Oh, that's worse.
I've done that.
I was wearing beige shorts at work midday.
Yeah.
I had no. I had to just. I spilled water on myself.
Serious question.
Smelly orange water.
Yeah, to be fair, when you do that though,
Shut up.
do you splash water on yourself?
I do, so it looks worse.
Serious question,
And
right?
that way, people draw attention to it and
Yeah.
then go,
Oh yeah, well that
That
sink
was
is just
the sink.
crazy. Do you see that?
that sink is
Oh mate.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Can I bring a question to the court?
Oh, they don't care.
Can I
I've
bring
got a question
to the
as
court,
well.
right? I might be the only person who suffers this because I don't think anyone else wears suit trousers at work. But
I do.
when you take a piss, there we go. When you take a piss at work, you know, I try and get it, you know, it out and not pull down too much.
Yeah.
Get it done quickly. And do you ever find there is a release clause in the old pisser, where if you haven't dangled it enough, you put it back in and you relax, all of a sudden there's a little bit more that comes out.
It's because you go
I don't
from...
wear suit trousers.
It drives me in fucking
Yeah,
insane.
it's because you go from actively pissing to relaxed. So
Well,
relaxed, a little bit. Whoop, and you're
I
like,
do have 2 quick questions though.
Sure.
Right.
we haven't even got back.
involving you.
We haven't even got back to the proper method of how I got the teeth.
It still, it does go back to you. First of all, you wear suit trousers.
I wear a suit every day.
We need pictures. We
I wear
need
a
pictures.
suit every day.
I need
I am
pictures.
I've met
dapper.
him with suits.
I want pictures.
You're a dapper as
Take
well.
pictures.
You know that song, ZZ
And-
Top, Smart Dressed
Sure.
Man?
Yes.
No.
Me.
Surely there is. I mean, is there not a nappy you could have got?
A nappy.
Yeah.
Hang on, sorry. hang on.
People wear
I find your
You
tooth
think it would
nappy.
be easier for me to wear a nappy for what, several days?
What, then trying to invent new ways to sit on the bowl or just unravel
You make out
mummified
like I
turds?
had a fucking flowchart or something.
You went for in the end?
No, it was easy. I did those first 2 methods. It didn't work, so I thought,
Oh,
how
yeah.
else can I do it?
Definitely.
Bag inside
Lay in
out,
bed.
lean over, poop.
No, seriously.
Mush, 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 mush,
Maybe-
mush. Done.
Right.
Seriously, old man nappy, laying in bed, wake up in the morning.
Who poops at
I
night?
really want one
You would
to
have
sit
to
next
get
to
up,
that.
Yeah, but how? Who doesn't wake up to poop?
Babies.
Look, this
There
is
you go.
If a baby's on a tooth, oh yeah, I'll just find it.
This is really simple.
Old
You
man.
put a sieve, you shit in a sieve,
Yeah.
pour hot
But
water
then I'm
over
ruining
it
my
until it's all
sieve.
dissolved.
You know what they do with
You
gold?
fed on a plastic bag.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's like Legoland when you try to find the gold.
Like, I hope you all have to go through this at some point. I hope you swallow something you need.
I hope so too.
Doing. I'm gonna fucking man up and do it properly.
You're doing a nappy.
I'm gonna put
That
my
was
tooth
your
in my pocket.
solution. I want to wear a nappy.
I swallowed a pound that I needed. But
I'm
never
gonna lay in
sipped
bed and
out
shit.
A pound.
I don't need.
I really need that pound.
I can find a pound faster
No,
than the next one in my...
That was my pocket money for Sweetie
Right.
Friday.
Just walking
So, hang on,
through
what's
the
the
high
max?
street, I bet you can find a pound faster than you can poop one out.
But I didn't bother to.
Challenge accepted. Mike, swallow a pound, and we'll see who can find a pound first.
After all this shit, like,
Hold
can't you
on.
just get a better dentist?
After all that shit, I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Sorry,
it.
what was wrong with the dentist? What has the dentist done for any of this?
Well, he's making you
Glue it
sift
in
through your
properly.
shit.
Well, this is 11
He's trying to make
years.
you save 200 quid.
By sifting through your own shit.
Didn't try to make me do anything. I wanted to save 200 quid.
I have a serious question about it.
Do you know the worst part about all of this?
You haven't finished it off.
After I retrieved the tooth, I cleaned it, I bleached it, I Dettoled it, and then I used hand sanitizer on it. And then I
Do you know the
left it
problem with
soak
Dettol?
overnight.
It only kills 99.9% of
Yeah.
bacteria.
That's
I
fine.
love
You know,
the fact
I
that
missed that.
I love the fact that he's worried about ruining his sieve.
He's going to put that tube and leave it in there.
Don't worry, you can suck all
I
that
bleached
out.
the shit, didn't I?
You worry about ruining a sieve.
I've eaten worse.
I'd be worried about shoving something covered in bleach in my mouth.
You wash it off. How retarded are you guys? Are you we're
the ones that swallowed our teeth.
If you were able to, you would.
In our head,
I have swallowed
in
the
our head,
tooth
we've
before.
got you crapping, but your hand.
You know,
Don't talk over each other, guys.
They'll be
Right.
smart enough to listen to someone else and say, put it in your pocket or wallet so they don't lose it.
To be honest,
I swallowed my tooth. Do you know what I did?
Left it.
I fucking put it under my pillow afterwards, and I got a pound.
You found it.
Fucking right.
How did you find it?
Well, actually, I don't find it. I just got a pound anyway.
Oh, okay, right.
My parents
hang on,
rock.
you
You duped the tooth theory.
Yeah, fuck
do you know what my
You
Fuck that
got a bit of white tack shaped into your tooth and just put it under
Hasn't she got enough teeth already?
do
Green
you
cow.
know what my stomach says to you, Jamie?
Go on.
It says, I'm a man, I'll dissolve that fucking bitch.
Challenge
Your stomach-
accepted. No, challenge accepted. I bet you can't.
Right.
I've
When
never
you get
found
new
a tooth
tooth,
in my shit.
You take that out, and he's going to swallow it.
No, I don't want it to go through him.
What? No.
Anyway, the worst part
Oh, but all of this was.
Yeah, go on.
I pooped it, I cleaned it, I
What
put
is
it back in.
You put it back in.
I put it back in, I glued it myself, and then I swallowed it again. After all that,
After all
What
the
glue?
mushing for days.
What glue do you use?
Gorilla Glue. Gorilla
Using
Glue.
fucking Pritt
Gorilla
stick.
glue. Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, right. No, that was my. I just pressed it in my face.
You know you
think
have
it's more-
like a stationary image as the YouTube video. Can it be you going?
I can't choose those yet. We need to be more popular.
I'm
Seriously, I can't. No. Look,
I've just got to fit. I've
I
got.
swallowed it again and I lost it. It was gone. I decided
got
not
an
to
image
retrieve
of-
it twice. I'm paying £240. So after all that mushing, I'm eventually this Thursday. I'm paying the money.
I've got a Ralph Wiggum image of.
of you with PVA glue on your mouth.
That's not being
So not only did you search for your tooth and shit, but you are paying £240 as well.
Why don't you just...
I got the best of both
Worlds, mate. I'm a winner here.
And we'll hopefully see Iron Man as well. If not Thursday.
On a completely related. So
Top story.
If not, I'm treating you at the weekend. I thought I'd change the subject. I felt like talking about poo.
Segway.
It's a
smelly.
pretty crap topic.
Oh!
Don't watch this shit.
Lots has brought it back in.
We have had some toothing problems.
Yeah.
It really smells.
Stinks, to be honest.
Worst part.
Yeah, very good.
It's just recycled.
No, just
I'm
leave
glad
it.
that I'm terrible at hands, so I don't have to put. I don't have to.
You know when
it doesn't go through my own head.
You
I just got
know,
to put up with you lot.
you know when you're telling stories, you sound a bit like William Shatner because you pour so often.
I am really cool. Starship Captain William Shatner.
Not quite like that.
Fantastic.
I like it a bit
I
more
didn't know that.
Really, yeah.
Now I'm going to see it whenever I watch this back because I watch these videos about 1,000 times.
Yeah, when you first start telling a story.
Changing the subject.
Again?
Yes.
You just.
I know, right? But me and Jamie
Have
were
you
on
had a
the way.
drink?
Really no. Me and Jamie were on the way here. Me and Jamie were on the way here. Actually, on the way to pick up Mike, and Jamie said, "Right, I've got to prepare the Back to the Future musical." I'm like, "Really? Why is it?" Because Michael literally insists on it. What did you say as soon as you got into the car?
I said, where's the Back to the Future music?
Exactly. You know
Which one? Sorry.
Back to the Future is
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
first, not the Western one.
Oh,
It's the only time
I was
they've
about to
played
name it.
the
I
Western
can't
one.
It
remember
was
the song.
so
I
fun.
can't actually remember the Back
No, I
to the
know
Future
it.
theme.
I
Da, 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 da,
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was that
Power of Love. I think
And
he's talking
I had to
about.
sit in a
Oh, that's
car
the
with
first
these
song,
kids
yeah.
singing along to it. It was dreadful.
Oh, Mark.
And then what song came on next?
Look at that sound.
Oh, Carl's mum is a big fat bitch.
It's true.
That's like a.
Sorry if anyone
bar graph.
has-
Look at it getting bigger and bigger.
That
Carl,
waveform.
we're not talking about
And
you.
has a mum.
And then what was after that? Do you remember?
It doesn't matter.
It could never tell us.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We could just discuss the whole playlist.
We,
It's a good car journey. then.
we could get more specific.
We did spend half an hour on a tooth, so we could talk about the rest of your playlist.
I'd rather talk about tooth care. That's
Should
fun.
we should we talk a little bit more about where we
shit.
are? Because this
We
is obviously
can,
the
yes.
new.
Actually, you texted me this on the way here. What is the name of this place? Oh, well, sorry, we're in, obviously, Dunched HQ. Top secret location.
Out there, which you cannot see
Off camera.
because it's very dark at the moment.
And the camera's pointing this way.
This lovely bungalow.
No, I live upstairs.
Okay, it's a house. This lovely house with a very nice garden backs onto Cockwood, which is quite brilliantly named.
Got wood.
For someone...
It's very erect and hard. With all the
Hey.
That was a short
When it looks
conversation.
from Google Maps though, it has got a bit of a schlong motif.
Well, it's too small to be on Bing Maps.
What is it on iOS Maps? It's
Yeah. I think Adam got it right when he said on iOS Maps it's California.
There's a
oh,
lot.
that's
There you
good.
go.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Is this where we set up our first challenge? Say, you search Cockwood and you have to be the first person to find Dunch HQ.
It's just
Just
a
to
lot
really
of wood.
piss you off.
Why did
You
it
have
piss
loads of people knocking at your door.
Man, and
You'll have
all
a
three of
person.
them.
You'll have a person, yeah.
At the most,
Yeah,
maybe
but-
73.
It'll be me, yeah.
It could be your mum.
So, I don't know if you guys know, I write notes on my phone for podcast topics because I like to have something that if it all dies off, we have something to talk about. Someone obviously picked up my phone and typed something in there last week
I like
because...
you looking at Mike.
Yeah, I think it's
wasn't
probably
me,
you.
man.
But I have a list of
don't know
topics. It's
about
all usual stuff. We've got tooth story, which is great. We've got all stuff we talked about previously.
Tooth.
And then it has talk about being gay. So apparently I'm gay.
That's that.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about that?
That's all they did. I mean, they didn't fuck with anything else. They just wrote in the notes, talk about being gay.
By the way,
are we gonna
he
talk about
really
this then?
isn't.
Do you want to talk about me being gay?
Maybe.
We can do.
There's several closets in here, but you just walked out one of them.
You should start the episode by doing that.
I can go back into one.
Narnia?
Yeah.
You're a bit too old for Narnia.
Wow.
Yeah, technically the story in Narnia says you're too old because you're not
Really?
too old.
Oh, so once you're 20, you can't go to
Yeah.
Narnia?
You can't. You're only children going to Narnia.
If you read the Game of Thrones books, some of those people in there are young.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
Oh, do you know,
Young.
I'm still holding out for my letter from Hogwarts. Because the Battle of Hogwarts.
Just like talking about Game of Thrones and you're going to talk about Harry Potter instead.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
I haven't
You
watched Game of
smashed my
Thrones.
glass over your head.
You haven't
It's
watched
good.
Game of Thrones.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
You haven't watched Game of fucking Thrones.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones. No.
I've only literally done season 1 at the moment. It's epic.
It is.
Is it?
pretty awesome.
Yeah. You were reading the Fire. I can't remember what it was called.
Song of Fire and Ice.
Well, that's it. Story of
Yeah.
Us Fire. That's Game of
Have
Thrones.
you read the
That's what
books?
the book's called.
Yeah.
Have you read the books?
I'm.
On book 4.
Have you noticed how much he likes describing food in it?
My kind of
Seriously, no, you sit there and go, the pork was succulent and it was
What is
juicy among your teeth. It was pork,
So
mate.
I listen to audiobooks because I don't get enough time to read when I'm at work, and honestly, it would take me a lifetime to read them.
Did we focus
But-
the camera?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll focus it now whilst I'm talking.
Why don't we just kind
What
of
I've got the problem is that the guy who reads the book is Roy DeTroyce,
Right.
90-something-year-old bloke.
Your name's
I'm listening to sex scenes at work by a 90-year-old bloke. I'm listening to it, I'm like,
It's like the crazy old man from Family Guy.
Is he
Well,
going to
that's
get his
not
beers
bad.
cut?
no. He's in Game of Thrones, but he's only in a couple of episodes, but I can't remember. I'm sure he's not watching this, so I'm not doing him any injustice, unless he's watching, in which case I'm sorry.
But no. Basically, he's a 90-year-old bloke talking about sex scenes, and it's
Brilliant.
it's quite
Oh,
crazy
you
at work.
mean, you mean the narrator? Yeah, yeah. I've listened
Yes,
to
the guy reading the book.
I've listened to the prologue and I can understand why that would be a bit creepy.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And he shoved it in her vagina.
Well, no, it's not like...
And he reached down for the wetness between her thighs. It's like,
Ew.
I found it a bit creepy when he said,
Yeah.
and he put a few splashes on, one for her lips, one for her nipples, and one for her lips.
Lips between her thighs.
That's it, yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay then.
Well, it's spring now.
there's some, no, some of the stuff where it gets a bit more descriptive. It is quite. You're like, I kind of want to fast forward a little bit.
You said Whispering Eye, which was a great reference
sex
to
scenes
role
sounds good.
models. But
There's
I
a
was at a
limit.
Chinese restaurant down in Thurrock, which was my first mistake.
Tangent, look at that.
And there was a Chinese dish called the Wandering Dragon.
No, it's like one of
So
the...
yeah, that's what it's saying.
It's
So
just
that-
like-
Yeah, but
so that's a-
what
You know,
is
there's a
Wandering
spider.
Dragon?
Well, no,
There's
so
a
that's-
spider in Brazil called the Wandering Spider.
Sounds like a nickname for a penis. Or like.
That's what I'm saying. Right? If the Whispering
Sorry.
Eye is a veg,
The
Wandering
Dragon.
I never knew!
The shock!
There's so many films you need to watch. We're going to start a new show called Educating Girls.
But
Yeah,
I
And you're going to
don't
watch these films.
And you
And
gotta watch.
Shane Hazel.
And you gotta watch
But
Game of
I
Thrones.
don't
That's
want
actually
to
a
know
good
things
name.
to
Yeah.
call in your Nunu. Like, I don't want to know.
Nunu.
Be like
Is that how you
raising
refer
eight.
to it?
We actually played,
She watches Teletubbies at least.
when I was on tour.
oh no!
Who
We're talking about Educating Hazel.
That'll be called in the noise.
When I was last on tour, we actually played a game,
Sorry.
a drinking game, where we had to name many different names for vaginas. I think that could work.
I think the most disgusting one is, and I'm going to say it, but it's not in between us, and it's horrible, but clunge.
I think
That's not even
That's
bad.
horrible. I think it's so crude.
it's pretty crude.
Especially
I don't
when,
like that.
what's his name? It says
What's
I'm knee
worse?
deep in clunge.
What's worse?
Don't
Oh.
say the C word.
Snatch.
No.
Smash
What
it.
is it? It's
Snatch.
the it's the gaping axe wound.
Clitoris.
You know, seen that? Because Bullet for Valentine's singer, isn't he? He's got
Yeah.
an axe wound, and that's all I think of now. It's just like, I've not listened to it because
Have you listened to their
it's called
album?
Axe Wound.
So much better than Bullets new album.
I
It's
heard
hard,
my
but-
friend, or
Yeah.
was a friend, used to
Love Bullet for the way, just to say.
used to call them fanny flaps.
Funny flaps. Yeah.
Oh, but that's a particular part, right?
You know what I've always-
still
Well,
it's
you can't find the
disgusting.
thing has
Lips
several
downstairs.
names.
Do you know what I've always thought was a vagina name? Bulbasaur.
Oh, no! Don't do that to me.
I just hear vagina when I hear a Bulbasaur.
So it's like a granny's vagina or a Venusaur.
Yeah, exactly.
Line whip.
What was the middle ground?
Wait, no,
That's
hang
what
on,
he
no,
charges
what
for
is it?
soda
What is
bean.
it? It's
Venusaur,
Hang on,
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur, that's it.
No,
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
no.
It's harden, pound. What is it? I can't remember after that.
Tackle.
Sleep or rest. Harden, pound, tackle, rest.
Tell me what you're into, bite.
Mind, yeah.
Bite.
Bite, I thought you said. Crunch?
Sorry, no. Sleep attack.
Oh.
Harden. Bind.
What,
There's
Splash?
sweet sense as
Sleep
well,
attack.
apparently.
The what?
Sweet sense.
Sweet scent, yeah.
Solar beam.
Speaking of Pokemon.
Got a charge though.
Takes a turn to charge. Yeah. Unless it's a sunny day, and then you're just like, whatever, let's go.
Let's fucking go for it.
Sex on the
Over 5 turns, though. Speaking of Pokemon, are you guys going to get X and Y?
Already pre-ordered.
Have you already?
Yeah, fucking
I
right.
won't lie, I've never watched Pokemon.
It's not even watching, it's playing.
I've never played Pokemon.
Have you not?
Never.
You're missing out. What do you do?
No, hang on, before we carry on.
Do you feel like you're missing out?
Oh, kind of, but also not.
Do you understand
I've
what
got
you
my
Did you play
game
with
on
sticks and
stuff.
hoops when you were younger?
No, I watched Power Rangers, man.
You are the oldest man here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really?
You are?
Yeah, no, I know, right?
How old are you?
26.
You're
How,
26.
when were you
I'm
born?
He's older than me, 26
July
points.
Where do you live?
Narnia.
You used to play
I thought
Beyblades.
Mike was like 22.
That was a bit behind us. That's probably your
Mike-
era.
Not
Mike lives next to
Beyblades.
Bellendwood.
No, Power Rangers was my thing when I was younger.
Plungewood.
And then Pokemon kept my sister, my younger sister.
Penis
was-
Forest.
was
I love
Pokemon.
What did you do? Like for your
I remember playing the
teenage
card
years?
game, but I didn't really play it. I collected them and
Yeah,
sold them.
That's it.
Yeah, I made 30 quid out.
Pokemon
Yeah.
cards. My best ever business adventure.
I was more into like
Well,
magic and stuff like that.
So,
How
like,
did you spend on it?
anyways,
No, I made
You
30
go,
quid
yeah.
after the losses. I got it free from Daniel Pettifold, started fobbing me off cheap Pokemon cards, and it all went from there.
I started again.
Sweet.
Daniel Pettifold's living in Dubai these days.
No, not yet.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's moving.
He's moving. No, he got there, I think. That's what I got from his Facebook status anyway.
Damn.
I'm going to message him.
At someone anyway, 'cause he's the only other person I know that's actually read all the fucking books of. I was want to talk to someone about it.
No, he's a good guy. Daniel
Watch it.
Pettifold.
Read.
Do you know what I should? But
Yes, you should.
I'm
Fitting this podcast in between 2 12-hour days. More.
You drive a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Audiobook.
Yeah, I don't like them because I find I tune them out.
Yeah. That's
Like, I used to listen to, like, I listened to War of the Worlds. And
Awesome. That
Yeah,
was a great
very good, like, soundtrack. But I found myself not...
Good
The
on.
chances
Hey,
of
so War of the
anything
Worlds.
coming from Mars.
Sorry, I was singing World War Z for some reason.
No, I need to hear that
World
one,
War
yeah.
Z.
But I find myself tuning out because I'm driving.
You know, you start focusing on other stuff, and you're like, oh shit, I missed 10 minutes, and you have to go
I
back.
think, I don't know. If you really get into it, I don't zone out. So if I'm listening to a book that I'm not as into,
That's also a weird.
like the
sentence.
Halo books, like the
Sergeant Johnson and stuff.
No. Halo books are great, but I started listening to the Forerunner saga.
Alright, yeah.
Book 1 is amazing. Book 2 just kept zoning out.
What's up with you?
But I think if you get into the book, it's not an issue. It's only as a cock.
Did anyone War of the Worlds? Rewind me back a few paragraphs, or whatever you'd call it in this context. Did anyone else?
Noises.
And it's probably just going to be me because
Don't
I'm
roll my
like my
laptop.
You
country.
dribbled.
Did
No
anyone else
goals.
find it annoying that the War of the Worlds book film, which was really good, I thought,
I didn't see it.
was in America
Awesome.
and not in Britain?
I don't think it matters.
No.
I was annoyed.
I think
Everything's
Yeah, but
American.
you're
I think we probably would have just ruined it.
Well, but, dude, you're a nationalist, right? You are all about
I love my
GB.
country, yeah.
GB.
GB or England?
United Kingdom.
Okay.
I'm British first, English second.
See, I'm actually English first. I have no heritage in any other countries.
I it's just been
I
like
don't identify with Wales. I don't know if I'm
been like that
Scotland.
for
I love
318
Wales.
years. So
I love
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't
Not
See,
want to go there, but I don't
I-
have any heritage from that place. So I'm like, well, fuck it.
I'm an 8th Scottish. And
Well, if you wanna go, I'm-
our podcast isn't long enough to go into nationalities of Paul. I know that for a fact.
But,
But
if you think about
yeah,
it,
I don't. But then again, I just think the United Kingdom generally sucks.
I
In
make a
Kingdom
point
is
of-
a doormat, honestly, because we get walked over by people.
Everyone.
I say every country claims that. It's
It's
something that if you live in the country, oh, immigrants are everywhere.
I,
But if
I
you go
love
to another
the fact
country,
that
it's
with America, and
The countries that are difficult to get into, I think, are probably just going to be a bit more.
it's America and Australia.
I don't know,
They're
that's
really
like- I
strict.
guess,
They
but I
see
don't know,
how
it's not
many nurses
necessarily
they
the
have. They
case.
see how many
Canada's-
doctors and brain surgeons, and they decide, right, we've got this many, we don't need any more. So they stop those people coming in. We need it for our country.
I think
You
that
say
happens
that.
a lot more than it's made out to be.
Because
Yeah.
we've got so many homeless teenagers on in the road in London, which I've heard because I almost became homeless.
But they don't have a reason to be homeless. There is no reason for anyone to be homeless in England. They
I
do it
agree.
by choice. There is
I
always
agree.
a place for someone to go. There are plenty of youth hostels.
If I ever
If you're
became homeless,
on
I'd
the
just join
street,
the army.
then it's their own
Yeah.
fault.
That would be
You have
my-
places to go.
No, I know, and that
Yeah,
wasn't
everything
my
they do.
fault.
Sorry, guys. Try
I
not to
know.
talk over each other.
homeless figures in the UK aren't as bad as other countries,
No.
and our unemployment
Oh, I
figures
know.
aren't as bad either. I think because we live here, this country is berated a lot more than it deserves to be berated.
I look around this country and
I
some
don't think
things
it's
we
the
have
worst
here are
country.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the worst country.
I
not
think
by
it's somewhere
millions, but
in
I'd
between what we
definitely
think
rather
and
live
what you
somewhere.
think.
Yeah.
Because you think it's really good and we think it's really crap. So it's somewhere in between, probably.
It's only triggered.
I think it's a brilliant place to live.
It's
I
only,
mean,
the only thing that's triggered it off because that video that I saw with that girl, remember, and she went back to her hometown,
Oh yeah, that's
and it really
that's quite an old video, but yeah.
that really touched a nerve because they can't say that. I'm not saying
It was a video where a lady who had gone to university came back to her hometown. I think you might have posted
Was
it.
it
actually.
was it in Britain? What, explain the context a bit more.
It was basically she comes home to her hometown, and then there's
Was
a
she
Muslim extremist march in her hometown, and they're saying how the UK is crap. They want to break everything down, to bomb the government. All
yeah,
that
they
crap.
like kill the
Um,
police and
Yeah, that was the big one. It was kill the police, fuck the police, that kind of stuff. And because one of their people had been arrested for, I want to say, it was a week arrest, but it should happen. It was like drugs, class A, class.
And they
No,
claim
I
C
heard
drugs,
it
the
was
colour of their
something
skin
else.
because of their religion that they were persecuted upon.
They
on that.
claimed they were being persecuted
It
because of the colour of the guy's
it-
skin,
it-
whereas it was a genuine offence.
Yeah,
it was something that was illegal.
Yeah, but it
They're
wasn't.
claiming
it wasn't
it wouldn't-
drugs.
I don't remember what it was. It was something.
It was about the bombing. He was. Yes.
Oh, was it a terrorist charge? Maybe
Yes,
he was.
it was a terrorist charge that the lady was saying, "Aren't you bothered that he killed a few people?" And she goes, "No, it's wrong that he got arrested. It wasn't his fault." And I'm like, "But it is because he done it." And
I think
we're letting
the
you
point
into
that
our-
you're upset about is the whole bomb the police,
It's
hate the
not
UK.
that.
I
It's-
do think
it's-
that
they live in the country, right?
I live with respect, and when you go on holiday, you learn their language, you respect.
No, you respect everyone
you
else's.
respect their
Yeah.
culture. So if you let someone else into our country, you expect
They
the
should
same
respect
back.
it the same back.
And I think that us English people, me and my brother spoke about, we're too polite. We
Oh, yeah.
always say,
Well, that's the British way,
we
isn't it?
even say sorry if they bang into us because it's just our natural instinct.
Oh yeah, everyone
But
does
yeah,
that.
Oh, so that
Anyway,
is.
and
anyway.
that's why I said we feel like
I can't believe
a
half an hour ago we were talking about you shifting through your shit.
It's amazing how quickly you can change.
Yeah, serious though,
This got deep.
with this, I'm going to Spain in a week. I don't know Spanish.
Shit went down.
I've been to Greece. I don't know Greek.
But
I don't know anything about their culture. And I think it's very easy in situations to see highlights of videos and whatnot and
Yeah,
make
of
a
course.
very extreme view. That there is going to be some context we're missing. I'm not condoning anything that people have done. But it's very easy to lose because I'm sure they may not be as bad as what was being said there. I've not seen the
No,
video, but
it
it's
just
very easy to
upsets
lose
me.
context and very easy to get to
Of
an
course.
extremist
Mhm.
mindset. You've
And
always
don't
got to be
forget,
very
that video-
open-minded.
That
Or judging.
video
It's
was.
very old.
doing
Well, no, it was made by somebody who had an agenda. There was a reason that we saw what we saw and not other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
like,
upsetting,
we-
and it just touched a nerve.
You can very easily get the worst of someone without seeing the whole truth.
Yeah.
You could get a video about anyone that's here and make us look out to be something we're not.
Or the video we just filmed with you.
Let's not talk about that.
We won't say what I said, but
All you got to do is watch the first 10 minutes of this, and any impression you got to get of Veg that he shift through his own shit.
Yeah, source-wise.
You know,
How about a happier note then? Think of
Veg
useless.
just stop shifting through his own shit.
Wish. No.
That's how. That's
I love
It
it.
actually makes me quite happy
Me
thinking
and my
about
brother
that.
were
Yeah, it
talking
does,
about
me
in a
too.
car useless superpowers. So say you could shoot fire but only in water.
So I've seen
Sort
this.
of thing.
I've seen this stuff in Reddit before, like where people
Yeah.
are talking about it. They're like, "Oh, you can only you can travel forward in time, but only 1 second at a time."
Yes.
Like, that's
And
stupid.
that is
That's just, fuck off. That's not a superpower.
I
That's
think
just
we're
nothing.
doing that right now.
Exactly. We're all
No.
superheroes.
When she said this, I thought I'd be immune to the 4th bullet that hits me. That's a fairly useful superpower,
That
right?
might have helped. That might have
My
helped
only
Kennedy.
weakness.
Right. Well, the 4th one that hits me will bounce off.
The ability to turn like coffee into decaf coffee.
It's like I can see in the dark but I'm blind.
The ability to turn beer into carling.
See, actually, I wouldn't mind that one.
That's
The
terrible.
ability
man.
to support Tom.
That's not a superpower. That's a
The
that's
ability
curse.
to
That's
enjoy
a-
football.
That's
God.
a handicap.
Hey!
Hey, you can talk. So, are we ever going to reference the costume? I mean, is there a reason for it? Like,
Cinemas 2015. Keep your
oh
eyes
damn!
open.
Oh shit! I just got.
It's a bit prehistoric.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
That joke was in cold blood.
I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dinosaurs were cold blooded, I think.
No, this no. Don't glomp on my laptop every time. Glomp. Don't glomp. Leave it.
It's
Leave.
the
No glomp.
scales,
No
you
glomping.
see. It's
Right.
It's the scales.
I know what you're talking about. I can't believe I'm explaining a pun to you.
You're right. I jumped the gun there. That wasn't a pun.
I was just saying.
I was actually looking for the.
We're all
one.
looking for it. I'm like, that is a terrible pun.
It's just a sentence.
Right, I have a debate topic. Debate, whatever you want to call this. Glomp. Right?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
It's when you jump on someone and hug them with
Yeah,
like
see-
a friendly
Oh, is it
laugh?
really?
Or
It's
is
the
it when you puke on a laptop? I
That's
don't
the
know.
same thing as a
That's what I
doobry.
thought. I've never heard of it.
It's
It's
glum.
doobry.
I've heard the word before.
Is that
I've never
the
heard it
same
in
thing?
context.
I would have heard
Hang on,
of a
sorry.
doobry, what's it?
Too many conversations. Go on, what are you saying?
I'm saying it's the same as a doobry.
What's a debris?
Exactly.
What do you want it to be?
It's glump
Sorry,
like
just-
a, I
what?
don't
It's,
know.
to be honest, a doobry is whatever
Yeah,
the hell I
that's
want
right.
off a penny.
It can be.
It's
No, it's
glump
fine.
like
Can I try the
a.
dinosaur?
Can you pass me the doobry?
It's
You
glump
pass me
like
the doobry, what's it?
a special flubber or something like that.
No, I've just heard the word glomp used, but never in context. So I decided that was the context. When somebody is about to spit their drink.
I've got
is
it
it?
as
Oh,
a
it's
very
like spit.
friendly hug, but not in
That's a
any
gleek.
way a romantic
Oh.
hug.
Not necessarily.
An embrace of seeing
The
someone.
first picture of me and Becky, I say glomp on it. There you go.
This is how I'd see a glomp. It'd be like,
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Is that the really thing?
Who's
Like,
Becky?
obviously we're
Hang
not
on.
going to shag, so...
I know who Becky is. We all know. I don't know. You
Oh, no,
might
yeah,
know.
Becky.
He doesn't even know who Becky is.
Becky.
Look at him,
Lovely.
fucking having a polite conversation. You're throwing names in here.
Yeah, just.
Sort that doobry out.
As soon as he's in a dinosaur fucking outfit, he thinks he's invulnerable. I'll do what I want.
Becky is my fiancée.
Fiancé.
We are to be wed.
Oh.
on the morrow.
Oh shit!
I can perform a marriage.
I mentioned
That is why Paul is in his dinosaur costume. He's just ready. Look, he's wearing a suit. She needs a tie.
He's looking good, man.
You need a tie with that next time. Next week.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
Bow
classier
tie.
and classier. And
Monocles.
Where's your bow tie?
Shit's gonna go down.
You have to lose your glasses, though.
I took a tie out of my bag before we came in.
I've got ties upstairs. I just can't be asked up there.
it's not that important, guys.
Oh, look at the effort he's made, and he hasn't got a tie.
It will come.
Can I have one more drink?
To be fair, look.
Yes. Do you want to take a break? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I just want a drink. I don't care if we do
I'm
it
not
there.
sure we've got anything.
Not quite what I was going for.
If
Again, not quite what I was going
If you
for.
had a 5x5,
I was thinking alcoholic.
It's creme de menthe.
if you got to
And
own,
then-
And the Memphis and ginger.
Just wait. Guys,
this is not going to help his
Just
stomach
put
at
some
all.
creme de menthe in it.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm going to be shitting through a fucking needle later on. Cheers.
Needle.
I have a needle.
I have a needle. Thank you.
Does that mean-
Ow!
If you had a 5 foot by 5
How much do
foot
you want?
piece of land,
Oh.
I don't want to ruin your drink.
I don't want to ruin my drink. I love the consideration.
it's a Hulk.
Look at that.
Why?
Ginger beer, Coke, Cidre,
Cidra.
Cidra.
Cidre, and creme de menthe.
You nailed
On
that.
the,
Invents
on
like
the
amazing.
continent.
That's a new cocktail making class.
What's it right?
It's actually alright. What on earth?
I refuse to believe that.
It might be because the creme de menthe is sunk to the bottom.
Are we
It's
all
not-
just going to share
it's-
Hershey's? Is that
But anyway,
It's average.
if you had a 5x5
What do you shift your own
piece of
shit?
land,
Don't you bring that drink?
I call it the dino.
am I going
Yep.
to get
Dinosaur.
I don't think
Why is a concept not the opposite of a
You'll
principle?
get it out. There's one second.
Oh, see,
I
now
won't
I've just
get
drunk
out.
too much
Right,
to talk about this.
Right.
Hold the fort. Hold the fort.
Concept.
Silence and
Precept.
disco. What is a precept?
Procep.
What is
Precept.
a precept?
Well, it's not. But everything that's got a con in front of it should have a pro.
Oh, you want to try the drink?
I'm-
No,
Unfortunately,
concept.
if you-
Hang on, no, the concept is an idea.
Yes. So a procep.
Camera lady
Is the
Penny
opposite
is
of an
having
idea?
a
It's
drink.
nothing.
That's
So it
what-
doesn't exist.
It doesn't taste bizarre, does it?
No,
It
it's quite
tastes
nice, actually.
I've just made one then.
Hoovious.
Is that something that hasn't been had?
Who's
Mate,
this?
yeah, that's a name
because
that's
it
been around
doesn't
for a while.
It's just two conversations.
That's fine. They can hear us because we're close to the audio.
Okay.
So but a concept is an idea that has been formed. Like if I
Thank
decided
you,
to
Penny.
design this phone, I would make a concept. If I did not decide to design the phone, nothing there, it'd be a precept,
Okay,
which
that-
does not exist. Therefore, that word does not exist.
Why is confession not the opposite of a profession?
Why is the plural for, you know,
we
there's
disagree
goose
that-
and
whoa,
geese. There's goose and geese. Why is it not moose and meese?
It is.
Tomato, tomato.
That's not plural though.
I've just
What
tried
about
to
goose
your
and geese?
attention.
It's a
Moose
profession,
meats.
not in something in which you excel.
I tried to
Or
dumb
is
it
it
down.
specifically some... If
It's
it's
a job.
No, because my profession.
No, it's not a job.
It is. My profession is photographer, but I'm not.
Is it specifically about employment, or is it about something in which you excel?
No.
That drink isn't bad, but
Oh,
it ruins
yeah.
that.
No, I think you have to get paid for it because otherwise it's a hobby.
You're not a professional if you don't get paid, are you?
Yeah, but no,
Yeah, no, I
you
agree
can
with
still
that.
be a professional without being paid.
I don't think
Is
you can.
is
I think
economic
that's
exchange?
by definition. I think that's right.
What's that, sorry?
Yeah.
So what's this?
That's
you're
why
professional.
if you're a professional athlete, you can't be in the Olympics.
Well, it's like doing comedy.
You have to be an amateur.
You're not a
It's scary.
professional until
Well,
you get
for
paid.
some footballers.
That's more recent.
No, footballers can be. I don't think they want. I don't think there's enough
No,
money in it.
there's a limit. I
They're-
think.
they're
I
allowed-
don't think there
you're
is
allowed-
because
no,
there's
there
some,
is, you're allowed
there's some
3 or
players
something
that go in there and just.
No, you're right. Actually, it's changed recently. It used to be there was a limit, but
Yeah.
That's what I get with some of them. I mean, you get the best runners in the world. They don't turn around and go, "No, you're too good now. You just fuck
Yeah.
off." But when
You're
someone
overqualified.
gets fucking good at boxing, though,
You don't.
Because they
look at
get
this.
sounds
This is
like-
amateurish.
They don't
Yeah,
fall
so-
over and
We're
pretend
doing
they're
amateur
hurt.
dramatics and say you're a professional.
no, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'll say
No,
they
yeah,
get
definitely.
punched in the face. They don't fall over and pretend they're hurt. Do they like
What about-
footballers?
that's not necessarily the point, though, is it? I mean, the point is with being a professional. I mean, being a professional footballer is to do exactly what you just done. What you said, fall
But it
over and
drives
pretend
me
that you're
nuts
hurt.
that they get paid
But
so
they
much
don't,
money,
but I
but
mean-
then they pretend to fall over and then get a yellow card because they.
My
know
point
that
is
they
anyway.
can.
I think a professional should be in the Olympics. Why? It's surely the Olympics is
The
best
best.
of
the
the
best
best
in the
performers,
world. If you're a professional, then surely that means you're good at it at least.
Hmm.
Do you hear a random fact about the Olympics? The
Do
first
it.
time we hosted it, I think it was 1902 or 4, something like that.
7.
7, 6. What?
It's not going to be a
It's
number,
gonna,
sure.
yeah, it's going to be an even number, definitely. But yeah, England won 54 gold medals, and also that was the last time that the judges from the hosting country were allowed to judge.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Is that when the Paralympics were first
really.
first done as well, wasn't it?
I have
The UK
no
ones?
idea. I know.
I think it was.
I know.
No, it was
It would have been that
later on.
early.
On which? I think.
They weren't even allowed in society till the 50s.
I'm pretty sure.
You really don't want to get your Mac wet, but you
He's
really
fine.
encourage
He's
it.
alright. He's alright.
He doesn't want to get all wet. You
No,
see.
he's alright. He's alright.
I have
Um,
ginger beer up my nose.
I had Tabasco on my nose last week.
So it's very out of date.
Oh,
But who
was it?
actually
Well, it was.
watched the Olympics?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Not all of
was
it.
lucky, I wasn't allowed to.
I reckon we've done a really goddamn good
told
show.
off.
I thought it was
Yeah, so do
brilliant.
I.
I
For
got
Nation
told
of
off for pausing
Story.
to have a
Yeah.
look at TV, and I got told like,
Then
get
I
back
mean,
to
you must
work.
have finished work at some point, though.
But
As soon as I finished
Sorry.
work, I went to bed. I was so
Alright.
knackered.
What I like about the Olympics, the build up to it, yeah, I was all thinking, oh, it's going to shitty shit. We're going to fuck it up. We're going to fuck it up. It's
Well,
not going to be
especially
ready. Blah,
after
blah, blah.
Beijing.
But when we done the opening ceremony, we went, wow, that wasn't bad.
Oh,
That's actually right.
I have to admit,
I
I
don't
was
know.
well worried there was going to be like a terrorist attack or something.
I
like
thought
that.
it
I
was.
think everyone was, to be
Genuinely,
honest.
yeah.
But
I mean, I don't know what you were. I was pretty fucking excited for it.
I was dead
You
excited.
Negative Nancy, are you?
Well, no,
I really
no.
want
Oh, we're gonna fuck it up. We're so bad, man.
That's just what we do. We moan
Well,
about
to be
No, we
everything.
don't.
Yeah, we
You
do.
do.
No, I'm pretty sure we
To
all
be
do.
fair though, Danny Bull did a
No, we don't.
quality job opening up, but I think the closing was a letdown in
Close-
comparison.
Yeah,
Oh, can you-
close-
In a comparison.
Yeah, in crash maybe. But
No?
I think we
You don't
nailed
agree?
it.
I didn't see the closing.
Oh, I see.
No, I thought the opening ceremony was absolutely
I say
amazing.
the opening show was
Brilliant.
stunning. I mean,
I
you,
liked
cou-
it.
you couldn't try and do what Beijing did.
No.
Not in this sort
I
of
could.
society
Well,
here.
we're not a communist
Well,
country.
exactly. I mean, I'm probably creating a Rooster Teeth podcast here, but I'm fairly, they said, so I overheard someone saying that the when they had thousands and thousands of people dancing all at once, they all had to wear nappies or something because you imagine a toilet break.
Yeah.
For one person wants to go to the toilet, you have to stop. They apparently they bring back nappies. Come on, but yeah, they apparently had
This
to wear
podcast
nappies
sponsored
to
by-
train because they could just go whilst they were dancing.
Pampers.
I know. Also,
sounds
And that
convenient,
is
honestly.
not. Yeah, but that's not something that this country would allow, is it?
no, health and safety. I'm
It wouldn't be allowed. So I mean, we've got a hell of a lot.
One thing I did love though
people
was
to work there.
Yeah.
I did love the Queen bit. The Queen bit with James Bond. I thought was
That was-
lovely.
yeah,
I thought that
honestly.
was that
But
just yes.
a lot of
That
people
reminded me.
didn't really get it as much. I think
Oh, yeah,
English,
brilliant.
the English people and United Kingdom loved it. But I get, from the other places that I've heard, around the world, they're sort of like, yeah.
I like it.
They sort of
In-
focused on their Britishness too
I
much.
think it's
like,
in the mirror,
not
it
real
said,
way to behave.
Sorry, hang on.
How dare you celebrate the nation which is
Sorry.
hosting the
No,
ceremony?
I'm not-
They focused on their Britishness too.
Well, that's
I've heard that as
that's
well.
yeah, but that's what
what
other
we're supposed
countries
to do,
think.
focus
Yeah, that's what we do.
That
I'm
was,
supposed
that
to
was
bring
a
it up the biggest audience, but fuck you, America. They get upset about things like that,
But
don't they?
also-
If it's not simplified for
It
them,
wasn't
they don't
America.
understand it.
What I loved about
That's a sweeping generalisation. Be nice.
what I loved about
It
the
is, but then
newspapers
it's
when-
the overall average, though, isn't it? At the end of the
That's what
day?
NBC
Fucking
said.
hell.
So I read that article when they said that.
What I loved about in the newspaper is when they reported it and they said the Queen only done one take. It's like, well, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't say-
You wouldn't say no.
Yeah,
You
I've
messed
heard.
it up.
Mild
Sorry.
retake.
Yeah, you wouldn't say, stop it, Queen.
Yeah.
Well, the point is,
No,
Although seriously, with the Olympics,
or this.
I'm
Is
never
it just
You're
gonna
gonna
not
get it.
working?
Come on.
I'm never ever gonna get
What
my
happens when you
head
turn it
out,
on?
I swear.
I think
Go ahead,
obviously,
I was just about to say that our anniversary is actually on the Queen's birthday.
We had the
Really?
Queen's birthday a couple
Yeah.
of weeks ago.
That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
which one?
Is it the real birthday or the fake
Did you miss
one?
it?
Our
Queen-
anniversary.
Which one? Queen has two.
The Queen has two birthdays. Her official birthday is on her anniversary.
I was going to say, it's a
And Jamie totally remembers that date. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I like that.
Today.
Her official
Yeah, what
birthday.
is
It's
it,
not her
Jamie?
actual birthday.
Jamie, what is it?
Yeah, so do I.
Sorry.
It's good for her. So she doesn't. Obviously, she can
I've told
celebrate
you-
her
I've told you
birthday in
that.
her own way.
Yeah, but why is her official
Eight.
birthday not her
Oh.
actual birthday? Shouldn't it be the other way
July.
around?
July.
No.
Cool.
The unofficial birthday should be her coronation, where
I agree, yeah.
Well, no, because it's official business, isn't
Mate,
it? It's
mate.
business of the state. But no, back to the Olympics. I think
Yeah.
I think
I
we
think we
completely
did,
exceeded
mate.
my expectations.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we did our
Everything
extra route.
apart from the closing
Mate,
ceremony.
today?
But I love the.
Mate,
I can't remember
no,
the opening or the
it's
closing
June
ceremony. What was it with Stephen Hawkins? Did he do the closing or the opening?
I thought you said he was in it then. I thought, wasn't he?
He's competing.
He's in the 100 metres.
No, I think it was the closing ceremony, wasn't it? Steve?
It was. So I quite enjoyed that. Where he was talking about science and space.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But the whole newspaper printed London thing
Also-
on the closing ceremony for the
I think it was
initial
all awesome. The closing ceremony wasn't as good as the opening
And it was-
ceremony. It was
one. Well,
still
no, I
very
think
good.
that's what I'm comparing it against.
it's
so
really
that's the
good,
thing.
like working in London because I was working in London at the time. It was so much fun
I bet, man.
working with all the.
Well,
For me, it was the opposite. I had to drive to a lot of my places, and
Yeah.
there was these Olympic lanes, which were conveniently the fast lanes.
We had, because I was working in a hotel, like, you'd have people, they'd have like, we'd have athletes turn up and they'd be like, they had their gold medals and stuff like that. It was just so awesome.
Oh, that reminds me. I touched an Olympic torch.
Gay.
Yeah.
That's flaming awesome.
Yeah. No, I was photographing for
Hell, line up today.
Isn't Becky pictured with one of those, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she went to Highlands Park when it was
The
like
fiancée.
the fiancée.
As I say, I remember seeing a picture on Facebook.
Huh?
I remember seeing a picture on Facebook, that's all.
Yeah, she went to Highlands Park when they ran through there.
Did you get a picture?
Mhm.
It's not.
I've
It's not proof unless you.
I've got
You need proof.
The Olympic torch, when it's been carried to the stadium, my brother-in-law, that's my sister's husband, that's right.
Fit one?
My brother-in-law, no, the older
The
one.
other
no.
fit one.
Yeah, just my older sister,
Mike has sisters.
of 4.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
I've only met 2 of them.
Your mum and dad are busy.
my older sister, basically, her husband, my brother-in-law anyway, he bought a bike because he works at on Eurostar in London. So he bought a bike to get through the traffic for
As
the
you do.
Olympics. And on the day of the Olympic torch being taken into London and blah blah blah, he crashed and held up the motorway and he held up the Olympic torch. And what's great is the ambulance come along and went, sorry, we're going to speed this up. We've got the Olympic torch behind us.
Sorry, mate, you have to shove the kidney back in.
I love
You've got
that.
the torch behind
The
it.
Olympic torch was 20 minutes late, and you can look it up, and that was due to an accident on whatever road it was. And that
I like
was
the fact that takes priority over a person's life.
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Insane, man.
You go to the other side, the Olympic torch coming through.
That's a state of
So, I mean,
Britain.
thank God he didn't, but what if he died?
Yeah,
Would they just shove
I
him out of the
know,
way?
he just majorly fucked up his
What have they
arm.
done?
And got paid leave, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but would they have just, the Olympic torch?
Can I-
come,
yeah.
fucking, should we just
Can I direct
can we just
attention for a
hide it
second?
away?
We've got the Fresh Prince of the Jurassic era sitting next to us. Look at this. It's just like Jurassic Will Smith, especially with his ears
Well,
poking
this
out
is
the
a
side.
story all about how my life got flipped around.
Down.
That's wrong.
I've lost
Yeah.
my words because
I thought you were going to be really clever and go for whole dinosaur lyrics. I was thinking this is going to be cringy.
I was thinking,
But then-
I was waiting
No,
for
he's
it.
going to go for it. He's gone for different lyrics then. No, he just did it
Before
wrong.
time.
No, just standard.
I
No,
slipped
not even
my
just standard, just wrong.
From the land before time.
There you go. Fresh Prince of the Land of Talk Time.
Oh, talking about, we're talking about arms and stuff. If you could have an extra body part.
So, we talking about arms? I'm sorry, I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, sorry.
We were talking about arms a while ago. She's talking about your.
Yeah.
But if you could choose an extra body part, what would you choose and where would you put it?
Double dong.
Penis on the end of your arm.
Whap whap.
Yeah, boy.
Whap, whap.
I don't want like an extendable one. I want 2.
Because wouldn't that be like you're fucking your own dick backwards? If you had one on the back of the
Something
dick.
more of extension, sort of like telescopic sort of thing.
Well, if you need one.
You know.
Or like on Aliens, where it opens enough and a little one comes out.
No, that's not. But yes,
Penis.
I kind of want one of them.
That's a terrible confession. I need an extension.
Yeah, that's true.
I love something.
I want a
Is
telescopic
that
dick. 'Cause
exaggeration?
what I've got's not good enough.
To be fair, I think that's everyone. Everyone wants a little.
Who doesn't? But seriously, double dong.
No.
Except for you.
What would you choose?
You want more than that.
Double dong, man.
Would
I
you
don't know,
choose
What
Paul?
would you choose?
Huh?
Second time?
Well, I got beaten to it, so.
Everyone's gonna say it.
I think Paul's tail could be a little bit longer.
Paul wants a double dick nose.
You know what? I would like. I would like.
Damn,
He
you
definitely does not want a
you
runny
weren't
nose.
drinking.
I would like a tail, but unfortunately said what body part that you've got already.
That's true.
So I'd go for eyes.
I mean, you could
I actually
could
want eyes in
turn
the back
it
of my
to a
head.
tail, but it just would be a bit hard if you got a bit.
Be inconvenient, actually.
What? Eyes in the back of the head?
Yeah, because I mean, no, it'd be
I
nice.
I mean,
think
not for you because you haven't got hair.
No, but it'd be nice if you could see, but then you'd have to shave around it, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll grow over it.
Well, then we should.
No,
I mean,
I
you
said-
get
You have a hairy
eyes.
eyeballs.
No, what I said about it is because my brother said
Your eyes-
that when we
your
were talking
fringe
about
will
it
grow
in the
your
car,
eyes.
and I said I wouldn't have it at the back of my head. I'd have it on my neck, because that way I can have short hair, but it won't get in the way of it.
Interesting.
So
You see where then?
I thought
I'd have
about
them here.
I have a
that. You see everything.
a much
Your own personal HD
You
porn.
won't miss anything.
I have a much more unusual but more practical.
You want a double beard, don't
He
you?
wants more beard, yeah. Definitely wants more sideburn.
I want it to go down
A double-
and out.
A double beard. I could have reverse beard up here, but no.
You can wax it and grow whiskers.
It'll look like Iron Man without the front bit, but it's like this.
Exactly. However, my
that's a good
my
picture.
desire would be for another ankle. Right, you're thinking, why the fuck? When I sleep at night, my most comfortable position is to lay with one leg on its side and my foot standing on my other ankle, right? Don't know why. I get
Fuck,
comforted.
your girlfriend
I can't even imagine this.
I get comforted by standing on my own ankle when I sleep. So the problem with this is when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, my ankle aches. So if I had a third ankle, I could step on the manky ankle and everything will be fine.
See, I am thinking, I'm trying to think, what can improve my life?
Big enough.
But
Big
Loz
enough
just wants to
covers.
make his sleep, oh, no, he's waking up in the morning more comfortable. I'm thinking, I might get some extra hands.
You're like a fucking cat. You just sleep in the weirdest position ever, and you're like, I'm comfy now.
But I do
No,
feel
but
like when I'm asleep.
There is
I
nothing
don't know.
more important than a good night's sleep.
You know, I'm going to go all out and say,
Yeah,
I wish
disagree.
I had an extra pair of hands. Right there. So I'm going to fucking kick everyone's ass in the world on Halo. Fucking right, I'm going to fucking, there's grenades and everything firing all at once.
I'll have a button assigned to every job.
You know what, fuck it, I'm going to pay 2 Xbox Live subscriptions. I'm going to have 2 controllers. I've got 2 men at once.
Most people go for arms. You've gone for just hands.
You don't want any
What am I
little
going to do with
T-Rex
2
arms.
hands?
You should
2 arms.
get T-Rex arms. So you
Do
have a
you
controller
get
here
everything?
and one out here.
Do you get everything that's attached there? I mean, is that like...
Yeah, you get all.
So I just want 2 spines there. I want fucking 2 whole bodies. Fucking there, yeah.
That's a Siamese twin.
That's what I want.
That's
That's
disrespectful.
no, what is that?
Can I get 2 of them?
That's Abby and Brittany. They're
Yeah, I've been watching
conjoined
that.
twins.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been watching.
You
Weird.
already-
How long till they get into porn?
Whoa.
Think that.
I'm just saying, right?
No,
Because
no,
they're
I've been
some
playing
money.
it, no.
They're
It's just
like
like
18,
for-
21, right?
That's.
I hope so.
They gotta be graduates. They graduate from high school. They're applying for jobs. They must be.
I love the
Who are
fact
these?
that they're
They're
actually.
conjoined twins that are one
Oh,
body.
Jamie.
They're one body with 2 heads.
No,
Like,
I
they're not,
saw
though.
on
Say for
BBC.
people Brocks.
are they not?
Because
Yeah, like that.
it's almost like the body.
Book
couldn't-
version, not. Sorry.
It's almost like they couldn't split because they've actually got 2 hearts. But the
Right,
main
but the-
main girl has got the bigger heart, and that's why they were talking about drinking Red Bull, like energy drinks. And she said that the girl who has all the full organs can drink it and be completely fine, but the girl that's got the smaller organs really struggles because her heart races.
Is that
and
right? One of them controls one arm and one leg. The other one
Yes.
controls the other arm and another leg.
Yes.
I'm at dysfunction, so I don't
What
actually
if
know
you
anything
had an
about this.
argument?
No, but they talk about
Like,
that.
ugh.
They talk about it and they actually show it when they're choosing clothes, and one goes,
Bite
"Oh, I
your
really
nose
like
off.
that," and she goes, "No, I don't like that." But it's like a nice colour. You've got too many clothes already, and they really just argue about it.
That sounds like my internal monologue. I'm
Yeah.
like,
would be,
well, I
wouldn't
really
it?
want it, but it's too expensive. But you've had enough
it's
beer.
Really, I love the fact that they're so
Can I get
close
drunk?
that when they're talking, they actually
So
finish
can
each
someone
other's
sleep,
sentences off
and then
as
the
well,
other
'cause
one's
they know what
drinking,
they're
and the other one
gonna
wakes
say.
up.
Same
Fuck,
person,
that's-
aren't they?
I've got an
probably
important
from-
job interview in the morning. Do not fucking screw this up for me.
It's
And
probably
just drink all night. They wake up in the morning. Why am I wasted? What the hell?
But you were saying they finish each other's sentences. Probably because they've been together long enough. They don't.
That's
They
what
don't
I'm
share a
saying.
brain, do they?
No.
No,
They're
they
saying-
don't. But that's what I'm saying. They've been together so long, they've become like the bestest friends. And I just-
You go to the
I
toilet.
think you have to. That's true.
You'd have to be the
You'd
best
be
of friends.
effectively the same.
So
that's
is it
thinking of
just
a girl,
is
isn't
it just heads that they've got 2 of?
Yeah, 2 heads,
Just
2
2
hearts.
heads.
So they don't have
They-
2
they
arms
join
or anything.
it.
They don't have 2.
They've got just 2 arms, not like 4 arms.
So it's like a normal body with just
It's
2 legs.
literally if my head was here, basically. That's it.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
But then they've got
I think
stretched.
you
It's stretched further because they've got.
Yeah, they're like half torsos like that, almost.
So do
Yeah.
their spines sort of split at some point?
Yeah,
obviously?
it must have done. Yeah.
Yeah, because they stretch as well because they've got to fit 2 hearts and all the they've got 2 stomachs as
Also, I
well.
mean, if they've got 2 heads, their spine must split.
They've
That's
got
obviously
2
where the joint is.
stomachs as well, so they can eat a bit, but also they can't eat a lot. But I just think, obviously, you're saying about what if they
Yeah,
pee or
everyone
poo.
Well, I'm just
So,
saying.
because they've been
Who takes the
together.
responsibility? It's your turn to wipe.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, but since they've only got 2 arms, then I
I was
think
going to
that's
say, are they right
really...
or left-handed?
Right,
Both.
you know those famous Chinese ones, like you remember the original Siamese twins, if you will. Do you remember those black and
Are
white?
they the one? Are they? Oh, original. Sorry.
That was the first world famous Siamese twins. Those in the circus. I freaked
The OGs.
Yeah, they're well dead now. Like 1930s, they're dead.
They were dead for a bit.
They're not even dead. They are.
well, there.
Well, that's an awkward question.
Right, no,
They
but
were,
wait.
they were this dead, and then they were this dead.
Yeah. Well,
Do they both die at the same time?
no,
That's what I was asking.
I'm coming to it.
Sorry. Ah, come on.
One died, the other died a week later of heartache. But what?
That's the worst way to
No,
go.
what's great about
if I
it?
ever die of heartache, just
Shut up! Let me say this, please.
Next
What's great about this couple is one had the liver and the other one liked drinking, and he used to get smashed. And the other one
That
was
is
a
awesome.
hangover.
That's awesome. Yeah, because everyone had the liver.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's hilarious.
But
If I could pass my hangover to someone else
Fuck
every
you,
time,
dude.
I'll be like, Vidge, what time are you working tomorrow?
With the
Enjoy
combined
that.
twins with
You've
the,
got the kidney.
with the girls,
I'm drinking.
they wanted
blood.
to be. They
What fucks up
wanted
kidneys,
to be a
something?
teacher, so they were going through it,
What
and
are you doing?
actually, I think they passed the
Sorry?
interview, and they were saying on like when they were getting filmed quietly that it was good because one could watch, and the other one could teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one could tell them the kids off they were misbehaving, and the other one could watch. And I think, well, because they're going to get the single salary, not going to get double salary because there's not two of them. There's still one person of them. But I think they should really have 2 teachers in there.
Interesting.
I find the joint twins one of the most amazing things in nature.
I think-
What's that
I
other
can't
favourite one?
understand it. It's just
That-
remarkable that kind of thing can
And then-
happen.
The
I think
brother and sister
all I
were
can think
affected
of
by
now
their
is
head.
again
Remember
is the
seeing them
alien
once?
tongue. The other tongue.
That's just.
Is that-
You're going back to the penis thing with like the.
Well, no, I was going back to alien. I was going to say, does that mean every single alien is a
penis and
conjoined
then the real
twin?
penis.
Well, no, it's just anatomy, isn't it?
I mean, it's got-
Guys,
it's
we're going to
got
start wrapping
independent
up in a second, so if you have anything else to get out.
That
now's
mouth
the
is another mouth.
Oh, if you had a 5x5 bit of land, like 5 foot by 5 foot.
Oh, sorry, okay. I think I got 5 angles.
No,
That's a way better land.
where would you put it? Like what bit of that land would you want to own
I don't know,
in the whole world?
like a
5 by 5 foot.
Yeah,
A
I know
gold
it's not
mine?
a lot, but
That's
The
not it.
throne.
like my brother said he'd like to live in
Oil?
the White House, but then he realised that once he goes out that land, he's breaking the law. So he's kind of stuck in that 5 by
See,
5
now-
land.
I saw this question earlier on, something similar. If you own land, do you own it all the way to the centre of the earth?
Ooh, I didn't
No.
think of that.
Yes.
I think there are rules for that,
That
right?
is a very good question.
I think it only goes so deep.
What about in space? Does it sort of open up?
I think
Well, no, because once you go deep enough, you start hitting pipes, don't you? And that's
I
city-
think
Fuck it, my pipes!
No, but they're not.
My
That's
pipes!
City property.
My pipes!
So when you own,
That's how it works. Just be louder.
when you own a gold mine,
That is why flags were invented.
You got married.
Mine.
I believe under standard property law there is a certain
Mine.
if you're allowed to be, right?
Keep doing that then, and Mario.
Well, Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, so it's almost like when the Pokemon's getting trans like whoop, 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 and they transfer over and then they show the Pokemon and they go back into Pokemon and go whoop, 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 whoop.
I completely missed your conversation, but that sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm
I'm
with you there.
talking about
So-
when you've got the Game Boys and you trade
No,
them
I know
for
what you're
Elite
saying. I just don't know the reference. I don't know what you're talking. I understand that you trade Pokemon, you see
I'm
them.
talking about when you're trading the Pokemon, you see the Pokeballs go along and then
Yes.
the Pokeballs open and they shut again and they go along again. I'm
Yeah,
like,
this is exactly what you said before. What's the context?
We're talking about pipes.
There we go. That's what
I know.
I didn't understand
Can I
the bit
just
where you
say-
described the bit, but let's say it again.
Can I just say this? Pipe down, love.
Oh.
I know I brought up the whole flag thing, but do you guys? I'm sure Loz must know this. When there was oil was found underneath the North Pole, do you remember that? And
No.
Russians sent a submarine down with a little robotic arm, so they go down and stick a Russian flag there.
Did they?
Yeah. Do
Cheeky
you know
sods.
remember that?
That's amazing.
That was hilarious.
That's like
Because they
Cowboy.
went down and they just claimed it as their own.
Yeah.
It's our
America
oil.
does that-
It's our oil. America's response to that was, who the hell do they think they are? They can just go over there with their own flag, put a flag on it, declare it as their own.
The moon. The moon.
Exactly. Exactly. They're like, who the hell do they think they are? Just claiming something of their own with flags.
Countries claiming
You
land
got a flag on the moon.
I'm pretty
Several
sure
times.
they weren't claiming the moon. They were saying we were the first ones here.
I don't know, but I
They
still
weren't
find,
saying this is ours now.
I still find it
So that was the point. That was their argument. Was the fact that they got annoyed that they went and planted a flag
No,
there.
you
Because I'm
should-
sure America just go.
Yeah.
You should
Here's
get
a big hose. All right, it's your oil.
a Dunch flag and just put it somewhere. Yeah, that's ours now.
Americans are no.
who is
right.
selling the space on the moon?
There is
Oh
a-
yeah,
those
there's some
companies.
guy, isn't he, selling like acres of land on the moon.
Some
this
guy
is a
just
pretty-
claimed it because it wasn't government owned. He said, well, it's mine.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Doesn't he own it for like 5 years or something?
Well, no,
I'm never
the
listening.
It's not a
government can't own
website.
it.
It's-
No, that's what
the lease expires and that's it.
No, like in England, if you like bunk somewhere for like 15 years or something stupid like that, it's then
You're being in a
Squatters'
squatter, right?
rights.
Squatting, yeah,
That's- That isn't that? Didn't they change that? I'm pretty sure they.
No.
Well, no, my
I'm in trouble.
No, they got rid of.
It's all gone.
It used to be you had rights
Yeah,
to squat somewhere. You had to be evicted for a process or something. Like
Oh,
that. Now
okay.
you can just be thrown
Mine's
out.
work- mine's
That's
work-
one thing I did like actually. One thing I read when I was reading about Yuri Gagarin. They were talking about the Russians actually had planned
Mhm.
with some sort of obviously didn't go into details, but to paint the moon red,
I've heard
so that
that
the
It's
Americans would
outside.
have to live under a red moon.
That sounds awesome. Can we
That sounds
make
very like Russian.
It was. It was about Yuri Gagarin,
You see what
so.
I done?
I bet you.
Oh,
You're right, what's up?
Yeah.
We're gonna paint the moon.
When I was drunk
Oh, for
it.
fuck's
What's
sake.
like the biggest game? Would that not be like the biggest game of paintball ever? It's
I'll
like,
bet you.
send a rocket.
I bet you Dulax was like
Got it.
salivating at that contract, weren't they?
Speaking about
Dulax,
rockets, I watched the Mythbusters the other day. And it was about the first person
Sounds like
in
an
space.
excessive.
Apparently, like the Chinese claimed it in the 1600s because
What's that
basically the first person. This was on Mythbusters. The first person in space was this Chinese dude in the 1600s. Basically, they got this massive wooden shed and attached a load of fireworks to it, right? And launched it up. And they said, and they say he was the first man in space because they went up and there was a puff of smoke and then there was nothing there. The chair had gone. And they done it in Mythbusters. The same thing happened, but it didn't go up. It just exploded. Yeah. Exactly what I saw is a puff of smoke, no more Buster.
Just reminds me of Kung Fu Panda.
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably.
I was like the balls. It's like him sitting
Right,
there
let's
checking,
wind this down now,
gonna
guys.
Definitely work.
Right, well,
What have we learned today?
not a lot. I mush poop.
You mush.
Don't do that.
I've drunk too much wine.
We definitely learned
You
that.
knew that before this
We
started.
did.
Oh, made a new drink. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's called
Ginger beer and creme de
the Hulk.
menthe.
Can we
That's already a thing.
can we copyright that? Can we call it like the
Dino.
The Hulk.
Dino Spunk?
Dino's fun.
Yeah.
Dino Swamp.
Dunk.
Dunk.
Dunk. Love it.
Yeah.
Dunked.
Dunked.
Let's call it Dunched.
Yeah.
No,
dunked.
no. I've got copyright.
Have you copyrighted it?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Really?
No.
Awesome.
To
the internet.
yeah, I was gonna say no.
I've been advertising it at my work.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've
I've
told no one.
No, that's fine. Me too. I want to get a good podcast out before we start talking about it.
I would
No, I've just been saying
very
to watch it.
much copyright that. ASAP.
Quickly. They're watching.
Come on! You got a laptop right there!
Everyone just gets out their phones.
Yeah, the intertubes are ready. Right, thank you to everybody. Let's go around and do Twitters and crap because eventually it might be relevant.
So we haven't actually learned, sorry. We
Yeah,
have
what
not
did
learned
I-
anything.
So all we did, what, was it 20 minutes of poop tooth?
Yeah?
And then we learned the Russians tried to paint them in red.
See, I knew that already, but yeah, you guys were...
You just jumped a whole section.
Well, I don't remember the rest.
Okay,
You guys
no,
were just
that's
talking, it's just noise.
Yeah.
The waveform
He knew
goes
that's
from this to just this.
I wasn't. I was
We learned that
You were
Hazel
very
drinks
quiet.
too much before podcast.
It's true.
Maybe we should go back to the AM podcast. Maybe you haven't drunk quite enough then.
Normally I try and be the sensible mummy dunch, but that's not gonna work.
You can't even say sensible mummy
Mike,
Dunch.
what have you learned
Didn't
today?
I say it?
You had sensible
the
mummy
moon
Dunch.
thing, found that interesting.
I'm a
Chinese
sensible
twins.
mummy Dunch.
Ginger beer and creme de menthe is actually alright.
Yeah.
With a bit of cider
That's
and
good.
with a bit of something else.
And Pepsi.
We learned about the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Beyonce's Pepsi,
No, I
apparently.
think Olympics just happened, I think.
Oh, we learned about more.
We learned
We
that
did discover them. Like, what was
England's
that
got
big
so
fuss in
bad.
London?
What did we
But
learn?
do you know what? The best
Okay, Olympics.
the best way to figure out what we learned is to watch the next Redunched.
Well, yeah, but that's a while.
Yeah, it's about a week, roughly.
the new,
It's about 2 week push
the
over,
new
man.
finely edited
Yes,
Redunch.
but there are coming
They
out
come out pretty quickly.
a week.
I'll tell you what needs to be learned, mainly on your behalf. How to compress
Oh,
the podcast.
that's a non-issue. That's just a Google search. That'll happen. Everyone keeps making it out like it's a big deal. It'll happen. It just hasn't happened
Leave
since
now.
Yes, it just hasn't happened since the last time we said it.
Can you?
Holy shit, that's deep. Right, let's end on that. Done.
Right, anyway.
Bye. See you soon.
Peace.
Yeah,
Twitter.
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 Too late. Done.
Twitter happens.
Mine.
Is this
Alright, we're still recording. Fuck.
I just
I didn't stop. I hit record
Look at that wavy
again.
bar to go, look at it!
Oh. Right, quickly Twitters.
Alex Jake Boos.
Hey Alex,
Okay.
Jacob Boos. Yes, at him. At Sir Dunched.
Is it space?
No, at Sir
I don't
Dunched,
know.
pardon me. No,
Can
it's
you
not.
have spaces?
You can, but you can't. No,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't. No,
on,
you can't
yes.
have spaces. No, it's all one word. Alex Jacob Boos. All one
I'm
word.
pretty sure it's spaces.
You
on
can't have
Twitter.
spaces. I said stop!
Oh yeah, no, it's space. You can have space. Sorry, you can have
You
space on the
can't
Xbox
have
Live.
spaces, baby.
No, no, no.
No one cares!
My Xbox
It's
Live
an
can have spaces.
everlasting podcast.
Yes, of course it does, but
Never
your
ends.
Twitter doesn't. At Sir Dunched.
Noise.
At Paul Smacklin.
At Loz Blake, that is LOZBLAKE.
I think.
7.
E.
In it!
Oh, got Hotmail.
What's your fax number?
Klondike 2.
P.O.
So
Box
is that-
17.
Snail mail.
Iron Man rocks with an X.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, so what's your Twitter?
White's infidel.
Are you checking?
I'm drunk.
Are you checking?
Kiss me.
No, I was,
You are checking, aren't you?
no, I was actually checking a lovely mail that someone sent me.
Is
Fan
in a
lovely
letter
mail.
or is in an email?
Is he bigger than me?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Have you got Dwayne Johnson waiting there?
One it's a girl, and it's the lady that I bought Little Man.
Why would you say I've got a mail when it's a girl?
Because it. Yeah.
Hey,
It was an email, not a mail.
Okay.
It's
Well, which camera's on?
Hazel's handmade jewellery.
Hazel's handmade jewellery.
And just at Hazel Mendes.
At Hazel Mendes.
Like, if you
I found Mike's.
Just not care about my jewellery.
I found Mike's Twitter. It's 07784
Thanks.
339
Wow.
586.
I'm looking forward to meeting all three of you.